Hi everyone, it's Monica with KydzLydz for my journey to a happier, healthier me on Sunday, December the 4th. Today has been a good day, a very relaxing day, even though it was supposed to be a day of cleaning and decorating, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, right. Hi everybody.
Yeah, we had company. Yaya came over and spent the night, and you guys have met her before in one of the videos. Antonia. So, you know what? We were just kind of like, whatever day. And we got up at like, honestly, the girls didn't get up until like 10 and 10:30. Because they were up until godforsaken hours watching movies. But, you know, that's what you do at a sleepover. It should be called like an unsleepover or a stayover because you don't sleep. Anyway, so for breakfast this morning, I had some tofu. All I did was cube it, like little tiny cubes the other day, and I fried it with tiny bit of my vegan margarine and some Mrs. Dash. So no salt. I'm trying to stay away from the salt now, like as much as I can. I had some this evening because we had poutine for dinner. And guess who screwed up the gravy again? Me.
It wasn't me.
I just put too much cornstarch this time, I think, or cooked it too long, or...
Me again?
Anyway, no. Last time I did it wrong, and I did the cornstarch at the beginning and made a roux with it. This time I did it properly and added it at the end, but then I just kept cooking it. So, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? We ate it. It was yummy, but it was very jelly-like. Yeah, so I used my, we bought, what kind of potatoes are those? Russet potatoes, a 20-pound bag for
$3.50.
$3.50 flippin' cents. Hello! The bag is like as big as my flippin' bum. 20-pound bum. And, yeah, what a great deal. But guess what? They don't make very good french fries. Because they were in the oven for like an hour and 20 minutes. At $3.50, mind you, so if we had bumped it up to $400, it might have been better. And because we had 2 trays in the oven at the same time, there was more steam. So, I don't think we'll do that again. And honestly, we don't deep fry anything, like ever, unless I'm making egg rolls. I do it in the wok. So, frying the fries is out of the question. So, they are baked fries, actually. Why are they called french fries if they're not actually fried?
Remember back during the war they were called freedom fries, though.
So what am I supposed to call it?
Fries.
Potato... They're not fried.
Baked potato sticks.
Yes. Baked potato sticks is what we had. With a sprinkle of oil and salt and pepper, veggie gravy, and I had my day of cheese on them. So we had poutine for dinner. So delicioso. Lisa and Antonia stayed for dinner. Of course, because I said to Lisa, so what time are you coming to pick your kid up? She's like, when do you want me there? I'm like, now. She's like, are you serious? I'm like, no. I was like, I heard that you're making us dinner. She's like, what? So I totally played along with it. And I'm like, yeah, Antonia said that you're bringing us dinner. So I'm like, I want tofurkey and candied yams and steamed vegetables. And she's like, that sounds like Christmas dinner. I'm like, no, you're bringing it now. Needless to say, she was a little shocked. Anyway, it was really funny. And then she's like, no, I'm coming at dinner time and you're having dinner. Because she always loves to come for my food. So she and Antonia also had them with us. And Kevin had to go and buy a loaf of bread because he was a glutton yesterday and ate like 87 pieces of bread and left us none. You know what I came up? Okay, this is the slice of bread that he left me. This is my phone, but yeah.
Oh, baloney.
It was
at
like
least 3 times
this
the
big.
size.
Look at the size of this. And it was 3 times as big. The freaking loaf is like this big, and he leaves me this much. Can you tell I'm a little perturbed at that? Bread. Bread. Hello. Do you not know that I like bread? Look at me. Do I not look like I like bread? I freaking love bread. So anyway, by the way, he ate 3 slices last night. So it's not like he just ate it today. He actually had like a ton of it yesterday. And big honkin' slices too.
It was good. It went very well with the stew.
Yes, because they had the barbecue chicken stew yesterday.
That stew was delicious. And Noah ate most of his serving, too.
Yes. But you know what the funny thing is? Kevin says he doesn't like my stuff. But then when I make my stuff, he eats my stuff. And he's like, that was so good. You either like it or you don't.
Next time we can make it with a sauce of my choosing.
No, then it wouldn't be Dad's Grill Stew. Hello?
I didn't say it would still be called Dad's Real Stew.
Guess who's going to be doing their own cooking from now on if they complain about my food?
I'm not complaining.
My stepson learned that the hard way. Because when he was young, I used to make his lunch all the time for him to take to school. And then one time, that's all it took was one time of complaining. And then guess who never made his lunch again? Me! So from about the age of, 10, my son had to make his own lunch. And it had to be a healthy lunch. There was no choices in our home that were unhealthy. So if he didn't like it, suck it up, Buttercup. I didn't really care. Anyway, so for lunch today, what did I have for lunch?
I wasn't here. I was shopping.
Is that mine? No. Yeah, you weren't here. I honestly don't remember what I had. I know I had ice cream. I finished it. Purely decadent. It's heaven. Just saying. I was crocheting all day today because I just wanted to, and I wasn't making orders. I actually just started crocheting on Friday at placement. I was doing like the top part, and then today I did the red part and the bottom part for a ton of soft monkeys. I think I got four. Got 4 done, and then some more partially started. So I ran out of the yarn. Actually, I didn't run out of the yarn. Okay, wait. Yes, I did run out of the yarn, but then I started to realize about halfway through another hat with a different yarn that I forgot that I have to do the ears in the same yarn. So I had to take apart one of the hats to make the ears for the other 3 hats. Anyway, whatever. What else can I tell you? I want to send my prayers and my thoughts and my love to BiggyStylez Chris. He is in a bad way right now in the hospital. He has a, what did I just call it?
Umbilical
hernia.
Yes.
Yes. And he is not in good shape. So please, please, please pray for him if you can, because he's part of our community and our family, and we love you. So, sending my love. I love you, love you. What else? My dad's surgery is tomorrow on his knee. I don't even want to think about it, because they have to, like, go in and, like, peel back his knee and scrape all the cartilage. Sounds so disgusting. But my dad's like, yeah, whatever. I'll be home tomorrow night. It's only an 1.5-hour procedure. And then I think they keep me in the hospital for like a couple of hours. So just call me tomorrow night. I'm like, okay. So I have tomorrow CSM and math. So in the morning, I have to do a presentation on stress. Do I know about stress? Oh, yeah. I should get like aced on this. And I'm doing it with Lanier. She's going to talk about levels of stress and everything. And I'm going to talk about ways to reduce stress and how to solve the problem of having stress. So one of them is eating healthy, of course, and keeping yourself healthy, because then you have a clear mind and clear head to think and not be stressed about everything. Doesn't always work, but it helps. And then we have a mock interview with our teacher, who I told you guys.
Interview.
And you see why I film and not him. Anyway, so we have a mock interview with our teacher, Laura, who's awesome. I love you. And I'm a little nervous about that, but whatever. You know, I haven't been to an interview process kind of thing in... Oh, actually, I interviewed for the city. So I'm wrong. But I knew the lady that interviewed me for the city job. And then before that, it was Loblaws, which was like 6 years ago. So that's a long time. But anyway, I'll get through it. And she gave us like a sheet to study from. There's 50 questions on it, and she's just going to pick 5 questions from there. So that's not too bad.
You're not interviewed for the course you're taking.
It's not the same.
Okay.
I wasn't getting hired for the course. I was talking about my education and stuff and, like, what I do with my life. I guess, well, it's kind of the same thing, but it's not the same thing because I have to give, like, examples of all this reverse psychology stuff. Like, if 2 kids were fighting and beating the crap out of each other and pulling each other's hair out and you found a tooth on the floor, what would you do if you knew that the parents of that child had paid $40,000 to fix that tooth? Like, yeah, okay. Where's the crazy glue? Kidding. What else do I want to say? Yeah, and then in English, no, not English. In math tomorrow, I have a test, and it's on variables. I am, like, I'm okay with variables, but it's not my favorite because then I get confused with how we did the other part where you do, like, okay, honestly, I gave Kevin one of the questions tonight, and he was like, huh? Yeah, because it was like 4a minus 2, square bracket, 5 minus 3, round bracket, a4 minus 3a.
You're not exaggerating.
Second bracket, minus 4a, square bracket, finishing, plus 3a minus 10. And you have to find what a equals. Figure it out, folks, if you can. Good on ya, because believe me, my head is like twirling sometimes with things in it, and I can't get around the equations sometimes to even think what the hell I'm doing.
But you got it.
But I did get it. I had to, like, look at the answer because she gives us the answer sheet, because I had minus 10, minus 30, and then it was
1 over 3.
It was minus 30. No, it was 30a equals minus 10. And then I took the 30 over to the other side, and I didn't realize that you have to divide it because minus 30a is minus 30 times a. So when you flip it over to the other side of the equation, you have to reverse the operation. So it was then 10 divided by 30, and then I'm like, it's 0.3333, but the answer was 1 over 3 because you have to actually do a fraction. Did I screw you up enough with that? I'm going to show you guys the paperwork that I do sometimes. It's like horrendous. It's just a nightmare, I swear to you. So Chris, ask Miss Chris, I totally know what you're talking about when you are like overbogged with homework. And I think there's another couple of ladies who are in school and trying to do crochet and deal with school and deal with family and deal with everything else. And it's insane sometimes. So sometimes I really don't have time to crochet because I'm doing homework. But anyway, almost caught up on orders. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to start Dale's blanket order set for her coworker friend. I'm just finishing up a panda bear that is in order. I might actually do that right now while we're watching a movie. We are watching the movie Gracie. Now, for those of you who aren't into, like, non-famous movies, I guess, because this is, like, a kind of, an indie movie. It's not really indie, but it's not well-known. Non-famous movies.
Non-mainstream.
Non-famous movies. Mr. Movie Buff over here. Whatever. So, yeah, we were watching that, and it's really, really good story. It's kind of sad. It's a soccer movie. And then he's like, this is the only soccer movie I've ever seen. And I'm like, not quite. Yeah, they were like, Bend It Like Beckham. Gold. And Kicking and Screaming, which Marina was actually watching.
She's the Man.
And, that other one that you were seeing?
Documentary.
Yeah, the documentary.
Excellent.
There's a lot of soccer movies. So, just thought I would recommend that. It's a really good movie. And then today, with Marina, before she went to bed, we were watching Tommy Tricker. Now, guarantee you that the majority of you have no clue what Tommy Tricker is, because it is a total, like, 80s film, and probably, like, 1% of the population even knows what it is. It's a movie about stamp collecting kids, and it's so fun. And it's just like a really catchy songs in it, bless you. And yeah, Rufus.
Very young Rufus.
Rufus Wainwright, when he was like 10, singing, and he actually wrote the song, and he sings in there. So if you ever want to see what he looked like when he was a kid, he's adorable, by the way. Bless you. And he sings this song. Awesome song. And even at that age, kick butt voice, man. Honest to goodness.
We'll try and link it for you.
I don't know how to do all that.
That's why I said try, hon.
Anyway, so I'm over 15 minutes already. Wow. Okay, so again, my prayers are out to you, BiggyStylez. Chris, I love you, and I hope that you are well. Speedy recovery for your surgery, and for my dad as well. I love you, Dad, and I will call you tomorrow night to see how things are going. Mikey, I need to text you. Give me your number. And whoever else, if you want to text, I can text at school and everything because my teachers are so cool. And as long as I put it on silent anyway, because it drives them nuts if it's beep, 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 beep. All right. That's it. I love you. Share your smile. Bye.
Bye.